that dinner, I got hauled away. So Governor Reagan would like to talk to you. So I went to his table, and who is there at that time? Of course, Governor Reagan is there, and then Jack Kemp was there. Newt Gingrich was there, and Don Totten, who was his Midwest campaign manager. He was there. So, Governor Reagan asked me a question. He says, before I answer your question, whatever question you have in your mind, I'd like to ask you, why are Indian Americans
all Democrats?
Democrats? So he asked that question. I had to think fast. I was not expecting this meeting. So I had to think fast and hard on my sitting in the cross to him. So, and I just told him what I felt like. Okay.
And what was that?
You see, when I was growing up, Kennedy was a rock star. There are more posters of this handsome looking, great American president than Devanand.
And he was a minority back then. You know, Irish Catholic in America. Yeah.
So, well, you know, we aren't paying attention to that. But essentially, he's a great looking guy and American president. And of course, his posters were there with Nehru, you know.
Right.
So he was a very popular guy. So that's one reason.
Right.
Okay. Second reason, I said, you know, I'm a minority. The minorities are supposed to be all Democrats. So then he says, okay, well, let me ask you some questions. At that time, there was a fierce debate going on that in New York, you could make more money sitting home than working. He says, he asked me a question. He said, what do you think about that? You know that's controversial? I said, I do. He says, what do you think? You think that's fair? I said, no, that's not fair. He said, see, you're a Republican. Then he asked me, what do you do? I said, I have a small business. And he said, how many hours a week you work? You know, typically entrepreneur, you starting out a business in those days. I said, oh, I work about 100 hours a week.
Right.
Oh, 100 hours a week. How would you like to have the government take away 70% of what you make? I said, really? No.
Right. So that's the way to. That's what it's at. Right.
That's right. So then what he says, to turn to Don Totten, and he says, here's your first Indian American Republican.
And that's where it started?
Start an organization. So Don Totten.
Watch the remaining show on ITV Gold. Subscribe to ITV Gold on Time Warner Cable Channel 1539. ITV Gold is America's first full-time television channel that caters to the South Asian community. Your favorite dramas with English subtitles. Watch movies, back-to-back songs, award-winning local news coverage, and much, much more. Subscribe to ITV Gold on Time Warner Cable Channel 1539, part of the 8-channel combo pack for $39.95. And our East Coast viewers can also subscribe to ITV on RCN Channel 476 and Cablevision on Channel 1168.